Evening, everybody. I'm just so excited for this. Just got it in the mail. Ordered it a few months ago, and it was being produced in the UK. I believe is what it was said. So we were delayed a month, though it came out a month ago. I believe it was May 8th. So it's finally here. Little package here. Very amped. Going to go through it. This is one of the most exciting things that's happened all year. It's been a crazy year. You may already tell, obviously, if you read the title of the video. My hat, you can see if there's a glare. Let me show you that. Yeah, Petals for Armor. If that doesn't give it away, that's exactly what this is. Let's see who it's from. Well, it's not actually from her, but it's Hayley Willams. Let's get this bad boy opened up. This is a album that if you have not listened to, you need to hop on it. And this is not just because, as a Paramore fan, let's listen to it. No, you need to just, as a male, I've been, I'm amazed. I'm a music lover. And this musically, when you kind of hear the lyrics and that kind of music that they all put together with Taylor and Zach and anyone else who kind of helped out, and you watch some of these behind the scenes videos, and it's really cool. It's truly been amazing, and an amazing experience. And that's what this album is. It's a experience. It's not just, let me throw out some hits. And let me tell you what, there's some bops in this album. It kills. It's so good. Anyway, we get down to it. This is a limited edition 3 LP collector's edition, 1 out of 10,000. I believe there's still some available, so you better hop on that before they're gone. I'm loving this already. So, album cover. Hayley Willams, Petals for Armor, and like I said, 3 LP, so it splits up. If you followed along, it kind of was released Petals for Armor 1, 2, and then 3, which kind of, I think what she was explaining is it kind of goes from the order she wrote it, actually, and the way she was feeling. And one of my favorite things about this album is this, when it starts out, you feel these strong feelings of pain and anguish, and by the end of it, you almost like you can feel a sigh of relief come through, and you're now seeing, okay, I'm kind of ready, I'm open now. And that is such a big thing that I have not seen in a very long time in an album, something that speaks to you. Again, as a male, but as a female, and I can't even imagine what that's like, listen to it as a woman and understanding the similar things maybe she's gone through, which is amazing. But yeah, here it is, Petals for Armor, the 1 out of 10,000 limited edition collector's LP. I think kind of the outside, I love the kind of pink color. Roses, I guess rose, I'm a little colorblind, so roses aren't quite pink. I guess there's pink roses. Let me go through here and open this up now. It's such a cool, it's kind of very simplistic album cover, and I love it. And it's very mysterious to me. Maybe that's why there's a question mark, like I don't know what to think about it. You know, it's simple, and I just love it. All right, let's open it up and kind of go through each one. So, of course, right on top, looks like some, I don't know if you'd call them posters. I guess they can be posters that show. One side they've got a picture. I love that. So these are pictures I don't think I've seen before. Some, I guess, behind the scenes photo shoot of the album cover. So you see one for Petals for Armor 1. And I wonder, when I go through them, I'm sure we'll see it, if it reflects kind of the tone of that portion. So here on the back, you see rage, lust, grief, envy, mercilessness, and femininity. So really cool. Let's see what 2 shows. Okay. Same thing. I love that. Like the colors, the tones, these are just absolutely gorgeous. And the back of this one says pride, resilience, security, trust, rebuke, and autonomy. So again, themes that are kind of pertaining to this portion of the album, or it's kind of like she split it up into Petals for Armor 1, 2, and 3. And here on the third one, I love it. Beautiful. Again, just love it. And then this last one is fear, intimacy, pure emotion, healing, redemption, reconnection, and acceptance. Yes, these absolutely pertain to the feelings that are invoked throughout the whole album and each portion. And again, let me reiterate, when you're listening to it, you can hear and feel the shifts, the changes. And again, these aren't just like, let's write some songs. These are, you can tell these are coming from the heart. These are coming from true feelings and kind of realness that many of us go through. It's one thing I always appreciate of Hayley is how open she is about mental illness and how it's okay to get help. And I believe she was talking to me about medication. It's absolutely okay to be on these things. There's nothing wrong with it, nothing scary. And I think once you accept that, a lot of this stuff is okay. And when you see how open it is and it is okay, it kind of helps out. And I know for her, her singing about it with Paramore a lot, being put on this pedestal, it is tough and you don't want to be put there. But she does a really good job. And what I love is taking it and being open and honest, because she realizes, yes, she doesn't want to be this person that everyone idolizes and things. And I absolutely love that. Idolization is something I've always, looked back on. But she still realizes how many people do look up to her, and she uses this, and it's admirable, and it's something I always appreciated of Hayley. At first, when I listened to Paramore and kind of learned a little bit of things, I didn't know these things about her. It wasn't until really end of Self-Titled, definitely into the After Laughter era, which is definitely one of my favorites, that you kind of saw this raw, pure emotion between her and the guys, and friendships and things like that. And that's what it feels like. It feels like a lifelong friendship that I've now had with them, that is amazing and kind of is touching to me. Let's move on to the next one. So this one is kind of the I forget what you call it, but there's the picture while I'm kind of looking at it, where it shows the notes of like who was written by, produced by. I'm drawing a mad blank right now. So basically goes through each song from side A, side B, down the through all 15 songs on there. And again, produced by Taylor York. Let me tell you how proud I am of him of this, and it's something that he may never see, but Taylor is such a quiet, mysterious man, but you can always tell he's that guy. He's always been there for Hayley and the rest of the guys, and he is the glue that can keep you together. And for someone you can tell goes through his own things and has briefly mentioned them, it's truly, again, admirable on his behalf part. And gotta love Taylor, and he is just musically so talented and amazing. And again, listen to the little intricacies and the little things added. He's incredibly talented, and it's such a joy to listen to it. So, one for, of course, Petals Armor 1, which includes Simmer, Leave It Alone, Cinnamon, and then side B is Creepin' and Seventh Desire. I would love to have a discussion with people, maybe have a video where people come over and we talk about just song by song, because this is too much to jump into here. This is more just unveiling this. It's, again, just a beautiful song that I'll just briefly starts out Simmer. The first word you hear is rage, and again, the emotion, you can feel the power, and the couple videos that went along with it. It's breathtaking, really. And yep, little vinyls here. Put that back in there. Two. Same thing. So part 2, which is Dead Horse, which is such a cool poppy hit, but the lyrics, holy cow. Listen to Dead Horse. I know, listen to the whole thing, but Dead Horse is gonna, if you just sit and really soak it in, don't just listen to it like it's background, soak it in. This is something it'll change your life. And then again, Roses, Lotus, Violet, Iris is such as a man I can feel, but it's something I will never fully understand, but listening to it, you feel it. And as a woman, again, I would love to have some women on and maybe, do a Zoom call or just have people over and talk about it, because these lyrics are powerful. And this is, again, not me being a Paramore fanboy. This is me being a music fanboy, and the lyrics and everything is truly top notch. And so far, my album of the year. I know we got 6 months to go, but we'll see. But part 3, again, this is that third part of the album where you see themes of acceptance and atonement, things like that. And you've got Pure Love, Taken, Sugar on the Rim, Watch Me While I Bloom, Crystal Clear. Let me tell you about Crystal Clear. That song is gorgeous. It is beautiful. It's soft. To me, it almost sounds like a after part to Pool from After Laughter. Don't know if that's been confirmed or talked about yet, but to me, it kind of just a similar sound, similar, I guess, kind of themes to it, and it's absolutely beautiful. Just looking at it, I have to point it out. It's kind of funny. I wonder if others have it. So if you got one of these, let me know if it says the same thing. The 14th song, second to last song on the album, Watch Me While I Bloom, part 3, Petals for Armor. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, that says Catch Me While I Bloom. And not sure if, again, if that was out of the 10,000, if that's happened before. Kind of a little funny thing. It kind of read through it while I was talking, and then I was like, wait a second, let me go back and look. And it's just like, oh, let me mention it. Not a big deal or anything like that. But yeah, there it is. Petals for Armor. Hayley Williams' first outing, solo. Still, with the boys, but not with the boys. And this is amazing, and I can't wait to watch this journey. Supposed to see her last week in Charlotte. Of course, COVID kind of put a damper on that, but I am so looking forward to the intimacy of what that concert's going to be like and the feeling. And let me tell you what, if I can, I'm going to be front row. I'm a big fan of Hayley. Hayley, if you're watching, I'm a huge fan of yours, and I appreciate you. And I'm so glad you're here on this earth and what you do for a lot of people. So thank you. And you guys, thanks for watching. If you have any other requests for me to do anything, or if you want to talk about Petals for Armor or Paramore or any kind of music or whatsoever, just leave a comment below and let me know. I'd be happy to do so. Again, thank you for your time, guys. Bye-bye.